Okay, this is a review of the Sterling by Musicman Ray 3.5 bass. This is a bass that has been licensed out by Musicman to another company, I guess, and they're made in Indonesia. And they're kind of a new deal right now, and they're a lot cheaper than the ones that are made in the USA, but they do a pretty good job with it overall. So I'm just going to do a basic quick overall of what physically bass kind of is, and then we'll hear what it sounds like. The body is a swamp ash, and it is said to be a little bit lighter than what is normally used. Supposedly with a swamp ash body you get better lows, better mids, and more expansive highs. The tuners are just open gear, heavy duty, and they're okay. I'm not thrilled with them. As you can see too, the bass is made in Indonesia, but these are alright. I think they waver a little bit as far as staying in tune, but that's just my personal opinion. This is what it looks like from the front of the tuners. Of course, it is a Sterling by Musicman, and this is the Ray 3.5 or 35. The neck has a rosewood fretboard on it. It's 20 frets, and it's done pretty well. I mean, the craftsmanship is decent on this bass, especially for the price. It's good. There are no block inlays or anything, and there's no binding really to speak of down here, but it's just the usual marker dots that are put in, and these look good. They look like they could be like a plastic pearl kind of inlay thing or something, but they look decent. This is an active bass. It has you have to put a battery in it to get the preamp to work right. Very easy to do. It's right there located on the back. It's got a 6-bolt neck on it. The actual neck is a maple, and it is of Musicman design. Now that's the cool thing about this bass is, even though it was licensed out, Musicman's still really active in it, and so they've done a good job. Of course, the regular strap buttons are on the horn and also on the back, and I end up actually putting one myself over here just because I like that, although nobody else seems to even know about doing that, but I like it. The bridge is a Musicman designed. It looks a lot like their other bridges, and it is got stainless steel saddles on it, and seems to do really pretty well. That seems to be alright. I like the way that operates. The pickup is a Musicman also designed, and I think it sounds great. I actually thought it sounded better than some of the US made ones that I tried out. So they're definitely staying up on these things. These are good sounding basses for the money. There are 4 knobs on this model. The first one is volume, treble, bass. Mid and bass. There's a 3 selector switch. The first position like that, you get 2 coils in series. The next one, you get 2 coils in series with a filter, and I don't really know anything about that filter. I think it has to do with something within the preamp, but I haven't been able to find out anything about it. And then the last is 1 and 2 coils, and that is in parallel. So this definitely sounds like the next sound, as you'll hear. This sounds a little bit more like both of the pickups, and this one just sounds like the front part of the pickup. It's just, series stuff usually ends up being beefier, fatter, and louder, and parallel a little less. Than that, a little more clear mid-range and treble, but you can still pump through a band and all the extra noise and everything if you're playing in parallel, but you're just going to need more volume. At least that's been my experience, but I mostly play in series. The colors this bass comes in is obviously this black, and it also comes in a natural color and a like a honey burst. I will say that I don't think that the paint that they're using on this is that good. It's just been hard to kind of keep it clean, and that's not just because it's black. It's just the paint is kind of soft, and there's a fingerprint on the back side that I haven't even been able to get out of the finish for some reason. So I'm not a big fan of the finish. this is with the pickup all the way back, and everything up, full pickup all the way to the very back here. Definitely some beef on that low end. Okay, now here's a middle pickup, gives you an idea. Here's with the pickup all the way to the front. Definitely, you could hear the Musicman sound in there. It's a little too much trouble for my taste most of the time, so I usually back it down. I'm not really a slap guy, so but anyway, that gives you just kind of a basic idea. You know, like I said, for the money, this Sterling by Musicman is a pretty good deal, I thought. So anyway, it just gives you an idea. Thanks.